everyone. So I'm going to make my first tutorial in a bit of base building for DayZ standalone. I hope you enjoy what's coming up. So for the first part, I thought I'd build a tower here that would lead up to the roof. So let's give it a go. So the first thing I'm going to need is we need to build the kit. So I've got some short sticks here. You need 4. I've got a stack of 5, but what the hell. And some rope. And we want to combine it. Now you don't want the fence kit, which is giving us the option there. You want the next recipe. So you just click. And we want a Watchtower kit. Hold down to build it. Okay, so now we have... Where's it put it? Oh, it's in front of me. Right, so now we have the Watchtower kit. Okay, and it's going to give us the option to choose placement. Now I want it here, so it sort of... Right, I think I'm going to have to close the door in a sec. Now, I think that's probably quite flush against the wall there. So let's place it. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is create the foundation posts. In order to do that, we're going to have to chop down some trees. So I'll speed this up and we'll get right to it.
And this is not a fake. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour is getting late.
Okay, so here we are. We've got 4 logs. You need 4 for this particular build, and it'll build the foundation. Now, we've got our shovel. So what we need to do now is find our little sweet spot, and we want to... I think I might need to close the gate again. One sec. Aha! Okay, we got it. Got to do it from this side, apparently. Okay. There we go, and it gives you back your little building kit, so we can use that for a future build. Okay. So that's that done. Right, it's also worth noting, which I'm going to do now very quickly, is axes take a lot of punishment for base building, so it's really good to have a few of these handy. Combine and sharpen your tool, and you have to sharpen for each level of brokenness, if you want to call it that. Basically, you can repair anything up to worn status, but once it's ruined, it can't be repaired. So yeah, it's a little annoying, but you have to do this quite regular. We are going to add planks and nails and more planks. I don't know how many we need, but hey ho. And then we're going to pop a little hammer into our hand. And we're going to build the next piece. There we go. Build stairs. There we go. So now we have our next stage up. Okay. Now, I want to build just this wall here, because I'm going to put a gate here so I can drive up the road. Alright? So I only need this wall to be protected. Now, how I do that, I can't remember. For a start, I'm going to need more planks. So let's do that first. Okay, I'm going to need more nails too, I think. Ah, okay. So I think that's the back, we want the front. Is that right? Build lower frame. Just check we've got the right one. I hope so, I've got plenty of materials. Yes, okay. Upper frame. Excellent. Build up a wooden wall. Excellent. Lower wooden wall. Right, the hammer is very damaged now. Now we can take all this out because we're not going to need it in there. Right, so I think what we need now is more logs for the second floor. So that's the next stage. So again, I'll speed this bit up and go and get that. Is that it? There we go, that's our foundation up. Okay, brilliant. So the next bit is more planks and nails, really. So, oh, I've got them already, haven't I? My thinking. Alright, so planks, second floor. So front, we want the front this time. Let's go and get some more planks. Put the nails in. As you can see, I was prepared for this. Right. Okay. Okay. So, build lower frame. Build lower wooden wall. Now this time I want to leave the top open because you can shoot over it. Okay, just so it looks cool really, more than anything. So we can take everything out of there because we don't need them anymore. We want to move into the right one. Okay, now this time I want it on this wall as well, so it's overlooking the gate and that massive field. Okay, so next part, build a lower frame. Lovely. Okay, and my hammer's knackered, so I'm going to have to go and get a new one. I don't have any more. Alright, so I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to go and find more hammers, and then I'm going to come back. Alright, I'll probably just go to the trader, but it'll take me a little while. So I'll be back soon. Bye bye for now. Okay everyone, so I've run all the way out here. It's getting very dark, and the only reason I decided to show this bit is because just look how beautiful the sky looks. And you've got the Green Mountain Trader beacon there. It's just lit up with the sun setting behind it. It looked great, so I thought I'd share that with you. But I'm going to go in, buy all my supplies. I'm going to spend the night here because this server is very dangerous for wolves and I don't want to be running back in the dark. So I'll get everything I need, spend the night here, and then head back and we'll continue in the morning. I'll see you shortly. Hello everyone. So it's a lovely bright morning and we're ready to continue our tower. It was a long night, just sitting there, but you know, you gotta survive, haven't you? Okay, so here we are at our watchtower. Now we're going to carry on. I need some more bits and bobs, so let's go and get it. Build roof. Okay. Think about where you're building your tower as well. I mean, like, 'cause this wall saves me having to use loads of materials to build a wall on that side. This is your open wall at the back. Now, I don't know whether that can be built on, but we'll find out. Let's build some stairs. Nice. Okay, so that's what we've got left, right, front, left, base. Okay, we can put barbed wire and netting on and stuff. Okay, so that finishes this floor. And we're going to come up here. We've got the rooftop. Look at this. And we can now walk around on our roof. Nice. Okay. So now we need more logs for our top floor. So again, I'm going to speed up to do this. Okay, so this is the last log going in. And I'm just going to have a quick bite to eat. 'Cause it's hungry work, all this building. Okay. Nom nom nom. Now, it takes a long time to do all this. Building it isn't really that time consuming. It's the gathering of the resources. So, and I wouldn't recommend doing this on a PvP server as brazenly as I am. It would just be, well, stupid. Let's build it. I'd lock up my base, stuff like that, and not eat a can of food on the roof in the plain open like this to be shot. That'd just be silly. Okay, for our final step, to build the roof, we're going to want sheet metal. So, it's a bit of a walk, carrying all this heavy metal. Heavy metal. There we go. Okay. There we go, build roof. Now again, I'm just using up my hammers. And we have a roof. How cool is that? And we can take the rest of our materials out because we're using for future building. there you have it. Now, I also have... just pop that on the floor a minute. Okay. And there's other attachments, you can put metal on it and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. I want to save the metal for a fence, but it's worth knowing you can upgrade parts. Let's have a look at that. There you go, look. Pretty cool. And we should still be able to walk on our roof. Yes. And that's our watchtower. Okay. Let's put that down a minute. Do a little bit of that. Okay, so that's our watchtower build. So here's tips. Tip number 1, use a hatchet instead of a hammer. A hatchet can be repaired using a sharpening stone, so you only need one as long as you keep an eye on it and keep repairing it. It takes 1 sharpen for 1 grade, so if it's badly damaged, using the sharpening stone once will take it to damaged, using it twice will take it to worn. You can never make it pristine again. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, just remember to build your tower how you want it. 1 level or 2 levels on each wall or whatever. So for my tower, I've built it for the specifications for my base plan. I don't need a wall on this side because it's going to be fenced off up here and then go down there. So there's no need for this wall. It saves materials. Your materials you use, once you've got a piece up, take them out and you can use them to build the next part. And again, it will reserve your materials. So that's a good tip, that. Reserve your materials, move them around, take them along to build your next part. Bonus tip. Carrying metal is quite difficult at the moment because you can't put it in a backpack, you can only lug it around like this. But to move quicker, put it down, crouch, put it in your hands, and there's a little bug that allows you to run in a crouch. The minute you stand up, you can't kneel down again. But it's worth knowing for those impatient people out there that don't mind taking advantage of a bug. Okay everyone, so that's a complete how to build your tower. So for the next part, I'm going to tell you about the materials and where you can find them. Now the logs, they're easy to find. You saw that in the video. You chop down trees and it gives you big logs. Right? Make sure your base is somewhere where there's trees, which is virtually the entire map, and then you don't have far to walk with those great big logs. The planks you can get from piles of planks in industrial areas. Now they randomly spawn in different locations, but you can generally carry a lot in a large backpack anyway, so just fill up. You will need a hacksaw, and I think you can use a hatchet to chop them off. If you've got a trader though, buy from the trader if you can. And lastly, the sheet metal. Best place I've found to find these is on train cars, all over the place. Now there's a couple of bugs with them. One is obviously the carrying bug, which I've given you a tip about, and the other is that they're supposed to stack to 20, but for some reason you can only ever stack them to 10, which is really irritating. If you're going to do that long walk, 20 is better than 10. and it will always be a long walk. So that's everything about building a tower. In my next video I'm going to show you how to build walls, which is a lot simpler. It'll probably be a lot quicker video, but all in all, eventually this base will go all the way around. Okay everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it very informative. I hope I did you proud. Thank you, take care, bye bye for now.